Welcome back, Scrap Masters. In Lesson 1.1, we laid the groundwork by dissecting global and local market dynamics. Now we're shifting gears from understanding the market to actively capturing it. This lesson is about elevating your sourcing game, moving beyond walk-in traffic to securing consistent, high-volume and high-value material streams. This is where you transform from a reactive buyer to a proactive, strategic partner. Segment 1, Industrial Accounts. Strategies for securing long-term contracts. Industrial accounts are the backbone of a high-volume, profitable scrap operation. They offer consistent material flow, often higher-grade scrap, and predictable scheduling. Securing these isn't about bidding the lowest, it's about being the most reliable and value-added solution. Identifying high-value industrial generators, manufacturing plants, automotive components, machinery, appliances, metal fabrication, food processing equipment. Look for industries with high metal input and byproduct. Demolition firms, large commercial, industrial demolition, bridge removal, infrastructure projects, often yield bulk ferrous, structural steel, and significant non-ferrous components. Large construction projects, new builds, renovations, infrastructure, roads, rail. Generates rebar, structural steel, copper wiring, aluminum frames, automotive facilities, stamping plants, assembly lines, service centers. Continuous streams of steel, aluminum, cast iron, battery scrap. Utilities, power plants, telecommunications, power lines, aluminum, copper, transformers, copper, old equipment. Often require specialized handling and security protocols. Aerospace and defense contractors. High-value, specialized alloys. Titanium, Inconel, stainless steel. Extremely stringent material control and security. The value proposition, beyond just price, reliability, and service. Guaranteed on-time pickup, drop-off, appropriate container provision, roll-offs, gondolas, hoppers, efficient material handling at the generator's site. Compliance and reporting, demonstrate impeccable environmental, EPA, and safety, OSHA, compliance. Provide detailed weight tickets, certificates of destruction, and transparent reporting. Many large corporations have strict vendor requirements. Cost savings for them. Position yourself as a waste stream manager. Show them how your service reduces their labor, improves their waste segregation, and maximizes their return on scrap. Expertise and consultation. Offer to help them identify and segregate different scrap streams to maximize their yield and yours. Become their trusted advisor, not just a buyer. Advanced processing capabilities. Can you handle their specific material forms, e.g., turnings, stampings, large structural pieces, and process them efficiently? Strategic outreach and relationship building. Direct contact. Identify key decision makers, procurement managers, operations managers, environmental health and safety directors. Networking. Attend local Chamber of Commerce events, industrial trade shows, and relevant industry associations, e.g., ISRI. Proposal development, craft professional, detailed proposals that highlight your unique value proposition, service capabilities, and commitment to compliance. Segment 2, Government and Municipal Contracts. Your guide to public tender securing government contracts can provide incredibly stable, large volume revenue streams. However, the process requires precision, patience, and a deep understanding of regulations. SAM.gov registration, revisit and deep dive. Your gateway. As discussed, SAM.gov is the primary database for federal contractors. Your registration must be flawless, complete, and renewed annually. UEI and CAGE code. Understand that the unique entity identifier UEI is assigned by SAM.gov, and your commercial and government entity, CAGE code, is a critical 5-character identifier for secure transactions. NAICS codes, crucial for agencies to find you. Ensure you've listed all relevant NAICS codes for scrap recycling, waste removal, and even environmental consulting. e.g. 4239330, 562920, 562111, 562219. Small business certifications, crucial for set-aside contracts. Explore becoming certified as a small business, SB. Service-disabled veteran-owned small business, SDVOSB. Woman-owned small business, WOSB. Hub Zone, or 8A firm. These open doors to exclusive opportunities. Navigating RFPs, request for proposals, and RFQs, request for quotations. Where to find them? Primarily on sam.gov, contract opportunities section, but also state procurement portals, local government websites, and sometimes through prime contractor subcontractor portals. Deconstructing the solicitation, meticulously read every section, statement of work, SOW. What exactly are they asking for? Evaluation criteria. How will your proposal be judged? Address every point. Deliverables. What do you need to provide? EEG, manifest, certificates. Terms and conditions. Understand payment terms, termination clauses, security requirements, deadlines. Strict adherence is non-negotiable. The proposal process. Compliance. Your proposal must directly address all requirements. Non-compliance is an immediate disqualifier. Clarity and conciseness. Government evaluators have many proposals. Make yours easy to read and understand. Pricing, competitive but also sustainable. Understand their budget and your costs. Building relationships for federal, state, and local tenders. Agency small business offices. Reach out to small business professionals, SBP, or small business liaisons, SBL, within federal agencies. They exist to help small businesses navigate the process. Procurement Technical Assistance Centers, PTACs, Apex Accelerators, free invaluable resources, as discussed in the prior segment. They offer guidance on sam.gov, finding bids and proposal review, networking events, attend industry days, pre-bid conferences, and local government procurement events. Face-to-face interaction can build trust. Segment 3. Specialized recovery. Targeting high-value waste streams. Moving beyond common scrap means unlocking significantly higher margins. This requires specialized knowledge, equipment, and often enhanced compliance. Electronic waste, e-waste, recycling. The urban mine contains gold, silver, platinum, palladium, copper, aluminum, and valuable plastics. Challenges: hazardous materials, lead, mercury, cadmium, complex disassembly, data destruction requirements, opportunities, high per-pound value, focus on specific streams like circuit boards, hard drives for rare earth magnets, and monitors. Requires R2, E-Stewards, or similar certifications for responsible processing. Aerospace. Scrap materials, titanium alloys, nickel-based superalloys, Inconel, Hastelloy, high-grade stainless steels, specialty aluminum alloys. Challenges: extremely stringent traceability, NIST, SP 800-171, AS 9100, purity requirements, security concerns, ITAR, EAR. Often requires certificates of analysis, COA, for every batch. Opportunities: extremely high value. Requires specialized identification and segregation. Medical device recycling materials, surgical stainless steel, specialty plastics, sometimes precious metals from internal components. Challenges: biologically contaminated waste, sterilization protocols, HIPAA compliance for data-bearing devices, secure destruction. Opportunities: niche, high-value stream. Requires strong relationships with hospitals, clinics, and medical device manufacturers. Industrial catalysts and slags. Materials often contain platinum, palladium, rhodium, nickel, vanadium, molybdenum. Challenges: potentially hazardous, requires specialized assaying and processing for recovery. Opportunities: very high value, often requires direct relationships with chemical plants, refineries, and mining operations. Segment 4. Negotiation tactics, contract structuring, and risk management in high-volume sourcing securing. These advanced accounts requires more than just showing up. It demands sophisticated negotiation, airtight contracts, and proactive risk assessment. Advanced negotiation tactics. Know your numbers. Understand your true costs. Processing, labor, freight, overhead for each material type. Never negotiate blindly. Anchor. High-low. Start with an ambitious but defensible opening offer bid, BATNA. Best alternative to a negotiated agreement. Always have a fallback plan. What will you do if this deal doesn't happen? This gives you power. Walk-away point. Know your absolute minimum acceptable terms. Win-win framing. Focus on mutual benefits, their waste management solution, your consistent supply, rather than just price. Concessions. Plan what you can give up and what you cannot. Never give a concession without getting one in return. Contract. Structuring for longevity and clarity. Clear scope of work. Precisely define what materials are included, frequency of service, pickup locations, container types. Pricing mechanism. How will prices be determined? E.g., LME plus premium discount, fixed price for duration, formula based on market indices. Clearly define the reference date, a time for pricing, payment terms, net 30, net 60, etc. Ensure clarity and enforceability. Term and renewal, length of contract, automatic renewal clauses, notice periods for termination, compliance clauses, detail environmental, safety, data destruction, and anti-theft compliance responsibilities for both parties. Force majeure, clauses for unforeseen events, natural disasters, pandemics, that might prevent performance, dispute resolution, arbitration, mediation, or legal jurisdiction. Risk management in high-volume sourcing, price volatility. Risk, mitigate with hedging strategies, covered in Module 3, flexible pricing contracts, or shorter contract terms in volatile markets. Supply consistency risk, diversify your supplier base, build strong relationships with multiple generators, quality and contamination risk, implement strict receiving protocols. Penalties for excessive contamination must be clearly defined in contracts. Logistical risk, have backup transportation, account for fuel price volatility. Compliance risk, stay updated on all relevant regulations, regular internal audits, ensure all certifications are current. Theft and fraud risk, implement robust security, material tracking, and due diligence on new suppliers. Actionable takeaways for Lesson 1.2. Identify 3-5 target industrial accounts in your region and begin researching their procurement processes. Review your SAM.gov profile, if applicable, for completeness and explore relevant small business certifications. Research one specialized waste stream you believe has potential for your operation. What are the unique challenges and opportunities? Draft a template contract clause for a specific pricing mechanism, e.g., LME plus differential. Next, in Lesson 1.3, we'll explore how to leverage digital sourcing and network building, further expanding your reach and intelligence in the market.